Hello again, my fellow pilots and aircraft maintenance personnel. Your host is always Haitham Ali, and I'm an aviation technical instructor. Welcome to my aviation nuggets for today. Today I will speak about an important terminology used in the aircraft braking system, deceleration. Probably you hear that in the aircraft we have like normal braking and alternate braking system, auto brake, manual brake, different types of brake. Once the aircraft touch down, we have a different types of braking. At least maybe 2 or 3 hydraulic system can supply the brakes. In the modern airliner, we now have electrical brakes. In any way, the types of brake, like in the auto brake, different auto brake modes. We have like an auto brake, low deceleration, medium deceleration, and the maximum deceleration. The pilot may choose one from a different number of deceleration rate. So always we hear about the deceleration term in the auto brake system, aircraft auto brake system. So what is meant by aircraft deceleration? For sure, deceleration is the vice term or vice versa term of acceleration. Okay. Or it is the opposite term, it is the opposite term of acceleration. Deceleration is the opposite term of acceleration. So always in any aircraft we may have different modes of deceleration or different rates of deceleration. Okay, so let's read now what is meant by deceleration. So, the deceleration is the amount, the velocity of an object measured in feet per second square is decreased by a force during each second. Okay. So again, the deceleration term or deceleration meaning is the amount, the velocity of an object measured in feet per second is decreased by a force during each second. So the unit to measure the deceleration is feet per second square, feet per second or feet per second square. Okay. So again, the deceleration is the amount, the velocity of an object measured in feet per second is decreased by a force during each second. It is acted upon by that force. Deceleration is usually expressed in terms of feet per second or feet per second square. So now we clearly identify what is meant by deceleration. And this term always come in mind when we speak about the different rates of the auto brake system. Like low deceleration rate or maximum deceleration rate or medium deceleration rate. Always the pilots will choose the low or medium deceleration rate for landing, but they always use the maximum deceleration rate before takeoff in case of aborted takeoff. Okay, but in landing they always use the low or medium deceleration rate to allow the aircraft to land smoothly and allow the passenger to don't feel so much of a high deceleration force during landing. And the pilot will choose the optimum deceleration rate depend on the length of the landing runway and depend of the weather condition. If it is short runway or if it is a long runway, if we have a heavy weather or the weather is good, so the pilot always choose the low or medium deceleration rate during landing, and the higher deceleration rate or the max deceleration rate are always energized or activated before takeoff. In case of aborted takeoff, that the pilot need to abort the takeoff before V1 speed. So that in that case, we need the maximum deceleration rate, and we need to allow the aircraft to stop in any way at the given distance of the runway. So always the maximum deceleration rate will be selected only in the takeoff run, Okay, everybody. So again, as a summary, we will speak about the definition of deceleration. It is the amount, the velocity of an object measured in feet per second is decreased by a force during each second. So it is feet per second or feet per second squared. It is acted upon by that force. Deceleration is usually expressed in terms of feet per second or feet per second square. Thank you always for your good listening, and always fly safely and maintain your aircraft very safely. Please stay tuned for an upcoming sessions like this. And please don't forget to subscribe to my Aviation Nuggets on YouTube. Always come to you by Haitham Ali from Cairo, Egypt. Thank you, and I will meet you again very soon, and goodbye.